Hello everybody, this is the Angry Belgian, or otherwise Yatios, and this is my review of Titanfall. I know Titanfall has been out for about a month now, and I've been trying to get myself far enough in the game to make a decent review of it, but I can't do it. I can't regenerate in this game, and I'll also tell you why. This game is one of the worst multiplayer FPS games I've ever played. And people might say that might be your experience. No, it's what the game is. The game, it's what they were showing was quite nice in the beta. The beta felt really good, but then you get this final game, which is so empty. There's really nothing to it. It's so bland. They ask you to pay 60 euro at release. It was 60 euro they asked of you. And I was like, wait, 60 euro? What the hell? That's already console price for a PC game. That went already a little bit far, especially since what we saw in the beta, it wasn't going to provide us much content. Another point of this game, there's no balance in it. None at all. The weapons are not balanced with each other. The smart pistol is the most OP weapon in this game if used correctly. Now, people are lucky the smart pistol doesn't kill that much because of its shitty connection in the game. It has the worst hit detection. I have seen him multiple times. You'll see it in my review too, of people shooting at me shooting at people that when I shoot next to them, I still get a kill. Even when they shoot next to me, they still kill me while it's not landing on the target. That is just hit detection that is so horrible. Even Black Ops 2, which was known for horrible hit detection, had better hit detection than this. So they really did an awful job making this game, and I don't know what they spent their time on, because the last game, which was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, didn't have such bad systems in place. But this game, I can't even tell one good system about it. Also, another really big fact is, whatever Respawn says, there's no anti-cheat system in place in this game whatsoever, because I still come across people that wall hack, that aimbot, that glitch their way over the map. But hey, we have an anti-cheat in place, yet nobody that I've ever seen the anti-cheat system. People that looked inside the files haven't come across it, and this person is an obvious hacker, the one you're seeing, because 3 shots with the smart pistol means you're dead. The guy survived 3 shots. He is an obvious hacker, especially if you survive with 25% health. That's impossible. There's a delay on when you regen health, and he either was regenerating really quickly or he is health hacking, because there's no way you will get to 25%. You would be under 20% after the second shot. So that's an obvious hacking, because I've seen the statistics of the weapon damages in the files, and it does an 86 damage a shot. That's how much damage it does. And that's 86 if you're not headshotting, and one of my shots wasn't headshot, so... And headshots have an amplifier of 1.5 in this game, so... Also, the Titans are also not balanced. People might think the Titan I'm now wielding is the most powerful because it's the tank. Actually, the tank is the weakest Titan in this game. It's the Strider, the one with all the dashing, that is the most OP Titan in this game. And then Titanfall is like, then Respawn Entertainment is like, hey, you have a very good weapon against it, let's nerf it with ammo. Wait, what? They were like, it can destroy a Titan with 1 mag. Of course it can. It's a fucking 40mm cannon. A Strider it can kill, but it couldn't kill an Atlas. barely. You had to hit all your shots, which was basically impossible, except if you're using a Xbox controller, which has a massive aimbot system upon, which I have to thank Respawn Entertainment for allowing people that play on PC with an Xbox controller to have better gameplay than us with mouse and keyboards. Another annoying fact with this game is I had to rebound more than half of my keys, because Respawn was like, oh, you play with mouse and keyboard? We don't like that. Let's not ban like 1/3 of your keys. The ones that we ban, let's put them on weird ass locations. Well, now, I do have to say, it seems they have fixed mostly one issue I had at launch was I had serious input lag, that my commands that I did with my keyboard and mouse more than half of the time would not get accepted. I see they have fixed that now, but it's still a little bit too late in my opinion. That should have been fixed a long time ago. And as you can see, okay, that was the weirdest Titan. He had a double dash while he was an ogre, okay. But it's better not to ask in this game anymore. Also, weirdest animations in the game. And you can also hack in this game by just modifying your game files. Respawn put no anti-cheat for that in place whatsoever. Because in the latest changelog, it was said that they had to fix something. Because people could wall hack with just adjusting one file of the game. But then I have one issue. Wait, how can they do that? Isn't that all supposed to be server side? Which again makes me questioning of their servers. You don't have any decent servers then, if that's the case. Because if you can't run that server side, like Battlefield for example does, then maybe you should reconsider how you made your game. And that's like... And people are like, you can't cheat in this game. You can't? Wait, there's no anti-cheat. People will all... And even if there's, people will always find a way to cheat. One of the best cheat systems that is in place is used by Battlefield at the moment. And even people cheat on that game. Because when I play a match of Battlefield 4, I sometimes see people banned by Punkbuster, banned by Fairfight, banned by GGC. So people do hack, and saying that people don't do it on the new game is bullshit. They're already doing it in a beta. The beta gave them enough time to look for cheats, and since they didn't put any anti-cheat in it, it was obviously perfect for those people to, cheat. Now, what's another issue for me with this game is, okay, you have attrition, you have hardcore domination, you have CTF, last Titan standing, which is just people camping with Titans because they're afraid the Titan goes down, because when you die, you're dead, you have to wait till the round is over, which can take about 10 minutes. I've had that happen. After that I died, I had to wait 10 minutes for another round because people were just camping their asses off. So there are major issues with this game, and the matchmaking system, it's the worst I've ever seen. It literally is the worst. I've had it once that while we know there were enough people playing that we had to wait 15 minutes. We were with 3 people, 15 minutes to get with people in the game. Why 15 minutes? How can that be a possibility? That just shows they have the worst matchmaking. And it's also a really unbalanced matchmaking system. I've seen where we were just with Generation 2s and we had to go up against Generation 8s, and it's like, wait, what? That's not fair, guys. In what way is that fair compared to us? Capture the enemy's flag and make sure you defend our own. And that's not all these issues with this game, like again putting me in a losing game, which the game tends to do fairly often, which reminds me a lot. Here, this is another example of why it has the worst hit detection system ever. I was of that smoke, of that height, and yet the smoke still killed me while I was not in it anymore. That can't be right. And it might be little things, but it is what destroys your game. If any other game would do this, they would get punished by this. If Battlefield did this, Battlefield would get torn apart, torn to pieces. But a game like this can get away with it because of its hype. Titanfall was a seriously overhyped game, and Titanfall didn't deliver. It's that simple. And I was really anticipated for this game because, well, what they were showing us was pretty good. What they showed us in the battle was good, and then you get the final game, which can't deliver. Then you wonder. Respawn Entertainment was fired a long time ago from Activision. What have they been doing all this time? And one thing I do have to say, the game looks graphically pretty good. Its system requirements, on the other hand, are just way too much. I know people with a R9 280X Toxic, which get frame stuttering. I run the R9 290 Tri-X, and even I get frame stuttering in this game. That should not be a thing in this game, especially if the system requirements are correct, which I hope it is. And yeah, people using a satchel charge again is a pretty weak ass weapon, because people can't use arc mines and all that. And you can see this game is really made for noobs, because if you throw a grenade, you just have to aim at where you want it. You don't have to counter gravity like you have to do in a normal game, which I'm used to. See? And people really like to hack like this, because this was an obvious health hack. The SWAT pistol does enough damage to kill you. Especially if I two-shot you already, and then a third shot means you're dead. But I'm not going that debate again with people that people don't hack on this broken game. Now, we might see in the future that they fix this game, but what I have seen is they already announced a map pack, but that's it. They're just adding maps, they're adding nothing else. And they expect people to pay for that? What, maps where people can camp like hell? Because that's what these maps are. These maps remind me, and I hate to say it, of Call of Duty Ghosts. It's camping, 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 and there's nothing you can do against it. Satchel charges most of the time don't work because of weird ass hit detection. So yeah, what can you do against campers? Nothing. There's nothing in place in this game to counter campers. Campers can rule supreme in this game. And those are things which they should have thought about. They really should have. And yet, everywhere I see it, this game gets such raving reviews. While most of the people that I know already, except a few, are already tired of this game. How can it get such good reviews if people are already tired of this game? I, on the other hand, when I give it a bad review, I will stop playing it. I will officially uninstall this game from my PC, because it brings me no joy to play this game. Normally, I can give a game a shot, see if it becomes better or not. But this game, no. It has annoyed me so much. And Respawn, from what I've heard and seen already, will probably not fix their game. They will not dumb down the aimbot that is currently active in their game. Because if you use an Xbox controller, you rule supreme, because you don't have to do anything. It just keeps you aimed on the enemy, which basically means you can easily kill them. So, would I say buy this game? No, I would not. I would say stay away from this game. Never buy it. Maybe Titanfall 2 might be good. I can't say anything about Titanfall 2. We'll have to see. But currently, no. I would really say stay away from this. It's the worst FPS game I've ever seen. What I've seen, they will probably not change it, because Respawn, I hate to say it, people might say Respawn was different from the other companies. They were not. Respawn was exactly the same. They were as horrible as the other ones. Yeah. If I had to give this game a score, I would... Okay, how the hell did I get this crash? That guy was not even beneath me, but... See, that's again a broken mechanism in this game. Now, that was a real beatdown. But that's again another broken thing in this game. But if I had to give this game a score, I would give it maximum a 5. The game is not even half finished, in my opinion. The content you get is not worth the price. Everything that's implemented in the game is currently broken beyond comparison. I've seen games that cost less, that provided better content and worked a lot better. See? Again, another hacking system here from a dude with an... He's hip firing me. Most of his bullets don't hit me. My bullets hit him almost the entire time, yet he can kill me. Again, showing why this game is broken. And people that defend this game, you can fuck off. Because if you've seen what I've seen, you won't call this a good game. And that's all I have to say about this. You might like it if you're a camper, but most of the time, if you know anything about stuff like this, you'll hate it beyond comparison like I do. Respawn already is listed in my book now as a bad developer. I don't know if they bring out the next game. I will even feature it because of what they did with this game. So yeah. This is the Angry Belgian, and I'll see you in my next review, which will be a review of Battlefield 4. I will be doing all the Battlefield 4 reviews of all the expansions too, to showcase all the reviews separately, so you can look forward to that one. And I'll see you next time.